Hello, Tree.Church. I'm going to say it because I mean it. I miss your faces. I absolutely do. I am very much proud of our church, and I'm going to tell you why in a moment. I'm proud of how you're responding to things, but it just does not replace seeing your faces on Sunday, your smiles, shaking your hands, hugging you, engaging in conversation. I miss it. I miss the interaction. But I do want to take a moment and give you an update about where we are, what the next few weeks look like. I want to celebrate a few things. And so let's just dive in. So let's just acknowledge where we are. Yesterday, President Trump came out and said we're going to continue social distancing for at least a few more weeks. He gave the date of April 30th. So I expect our governor to follow suit because of just the rhythm that he has shown so far. And so I would imagine we're not going to have physical services together for at least 4 more weeks. What that means is everything's going to continue to be online. I think we have done the best job that we possibly can to make that experience powerful, to make it one that is really adding value to your life. I'm thankful that you are engaging it, and it seems like you are responding well to it. And so we're going to continue to do that. Each week we will tweak and change a few things just to keep making it better. But overall, we're very happy with the response. We know that you are experiencing the presence of God in your homes. We know that the messages are resonating with you. All of the things we're providing for children and youth are connecting to your families. And so we're so excited about that. So just plan on for the next few weeks to continue in that rhythm. I would strongly encourage you to use this as an opportunity to invite your friends and family to engage online. I'm telling you, it's happening I would even say in a supernatural way. We are seeing people connect to the church that have never connected before. People that have been away from the church for many years are checking it out once again. It is the most non-threatening way for someone to experience our church. And so I want to encourage you, be courageous, be loving, send them an invite, and that way they can engage it on their own in the comfort of their own homes and see what it's all about. And I believe that God is using it to draw people into a relationship with Him. So again, be courageous. Now I want to take a moment and celebrate a few things. Here's what I want to celebrate first. I want to celebrate you. When I was preparing to do this update, I actually was taking some notes, just some things I wanted to hit. And the first thing I wrote is, our church is awesome. You guys are awesome. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I am so thankful I get the privilege of being a part of this church. I get the privilege of leading us. The way that you are responding, it's absolutely warming my heart. When all of this started to happen, there was a lot of unknown. I think a lot of us were nervous about how this was going to play out. But I have to say, your response has alleviated that fear in my heart. It has allowed me to really celebrate just a new season of ministry. Here's some of the things that you've done that have absolutely touched my heart. You have remained connected to each other. You are loving well, and I'm so thankful for that. You're engaging all of the services that we're providing online. Last and not least, you are being completely faithful and generous in your giving, and I want to celebrate that. The first week, our offerings went down about 25%. That was to be expected. A lot of people still physically give checks and cash, and so we didn't have services, and so the offerings went down. But from that point, the last 2 weeks, our offerings have been right back up to 100% of what they normally are. And when I heard that this morning, when I received that email, it actually choked me up because I'm so thankful for your faithfulness. I know a lot of you, I'm sure you have fears concerning the future and finances, but you're still giving in faith. On top of that, we have many first-time givers. And again, I just want to celebrate that because your faithfulness allows us to not only continue to do ministry, but it allows us to do ministry without even having to worry about finances. So I want to be clear, we are being extremely careful with our spending right now. We have always been careful. Everything's been budgeted. We are disciplined as a church, but we have evaluated everything. We've been able to cut back a lot of things that aren't necessary right now because we're not physically meeting. But on top of that, your giving is allowing us to prepare to meet all of those needs that are going to come about because of the season that we're in. So again, I just want to celebrate you and your faithfulness. Now I want to encourage you. We are providing a ton of resources online for ministry, and I want to encourage you to take advantage of each one. I'm going to take a moment and explain some of the things that we're doing online so that you can connect. And again, I hope you take advantage of as much as you possibly can. We are really utilizing social media. I realize not all of you are on that, but this is the easiest way for us to get the ministry out. So every single morning at 8 a.m., Pastor Chris does a short Bible study, about 15 minutes, where he looks at a psalm and he does prayer with you. It's a powerful time. You do not want to miss it. On Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, I do one at 11 a.m. And then on Wednesday, I do one at 6 p.m. On Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, they're short. They're about 15 minutes. They've been very well received, so I expect you to enjoy them. But then on Wednesday night, I do an extended teaching on a specific topic. Last week, it was on the Holy Spirit. This week, I'll continue on that same theme. Pastor Michael does worship multiple times throughout the week. So last week, he did one time, but he's going to add a couple of more. So if you just need a time of worship, he's doing it live, and I encourage you to be a part of that. Every single day at 2 p.m., our youth ministry has a Bible study. You do not want to miss that. Then on Sunday evenings, they have an actual youth service and then followed by small groups. So again, you do not want to miss that. Our children's ministry throughout the day on their social media pages post devotions for your kids and different ministry things just to encourage your children. I know that they're even going to do some challenges coming up. Lastly, but not least, on Sunday, we have our two services online at 9 and 11 a.m. And then on Monday evenings, we repeat that at 7 p.m. Every single one of those services is manned by our staff. So if you want to get online and engage it through the comment section, if you need prayer, our team is there to pray with you online. You can give, and it really is just a powerful time. So I want to encourage all of you, do not miss those opportunities. As we go forward, we are working hard. Even today in our staff meeting, we're discussing how can we get even more connected to you, help you to connect to each other. We know many connect groups are meeting via Zoom, so video conferencing, which is awesome, but we're just trying to find a way to connect to all of you. Lastly, note this, if you have any need whatsoever, email info@Tree.Church, or you can call our offices. But if you have access to email, that's the ideal way. Email, and we are going to do our best to meet those needs. We are praying for you. We're thinking about how we can connect, how we can add value to your life, but we need you to reach out if you're going through something and need help. Everyone, I love you. I can't wait to see your faces. I can't wait to hug you. I desperately miss worshiping with you. But until we're face to face, just know God is in control. He's working all things out to good. And even this difficult season is one He is using to reshape our minds and hearts, even reshape our strategies concerning ministry. But I look forward to being face to face. And until then, I'm praying for you. I love you, and God bless.